Wake up. Wake up!
Where am I? Where's Jimmy?
You will answer our questions. Do you understand?
Where the hell are you?
That's not important. What's important is who you are. What's your name, huh?
Fuck you.
When did you create your YouTube channel?
Kiss my ass! No!
It sounded like you screamed into a pillow. I like that one.
I did at the end. Like they were gagging him. Just be like, who are you?
That's really good. What the fuck? That sounds so good on my end. Holy shit.
Shut him up! No, no.
It's like sounds like you're being dragged away. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh god.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Working Hour, the place to talk all things creative and help you grow as a creator and maybe a person. I'm Distorticon, joined today by my aggressively
Kawaii.
co-host,
Yeah.
VanguardAir.
Wait, I want to say hi to everyone.
Go on.
I'm nervous. Everyone's listening in. Hi everyone. Okay, all right, back to you. Sorry.
I think you can untie me from the chair now. I think the bit's over.
Oh, I
Can
can?
you-
Oh.
Yeah, can you get these like straps off me?
Yeah, I'll just you want to like right now?
Preferably. I mean, I got.
Okay, yeah, let me just
Yeah, thank you. Ah, fuck, man. Ah! Punched you in the fucking face.
Oh, I'm on the floor.
Ah! I keep hearing the fucking numbers. You know why I'm crying?
Why?
My latest video got 20 views.
Oh,
But the numbers, they've gone to my head. Oh, my entire self-worth is based off of how many likes I get on Twitter. Actually, it's called X now.
yeah, that is true. It's called X now. But if you're upset about the numbers getting to you, what can you do to help? Wait, fuck. Wait, what can you do to help yourself?
It's like, no, the tone you had there sounded like a fucking infomercial you see on TV. It's like, are you having issues with this? Like it's like a law
Are you
firm.
having issues with your channel only getting a certain amount of numbers and it upsetting you? Well, look no further than this video that we're talking to you through. Just don't let it get to you. Like, bro, it's not that hard.
Okay, I'll grab you by the shoulders, man. Listen to me. They don't matter. The numbers don't matter. They don't matter.
They don't fucking matter.
Stop. Don't make me do it. Don't. Yeah, talking about numbers.
Let's just jump in. Let's just get right into it. Let's just jump into it. Let me talk about that. All right. So my most recent main video got 166 views. Right.
Woo!
With I know, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. With 27 likes. Oh, sorry, comments, not likes. 17 likes. I wish it was 27 likes. Yeah. Woo!
See what I'm doing?
Oh.
I don't care about the likes. I appreciate the fact that you're getting them. See?
Yeah. I want more. I'm greedy.
Wow. Okay. That's the total opposite of the tone we want on this episode, but all right.
No, but like, you know, when I uploaded that, I uploaded it, right? And I was just like, ooh, this is going to be good. I like this video. I like the thumbnail. I like the title. I like all of it. And I was like, oh, my previous one that did really, really well got 1,000 views.
Woo!
With 63 likes. I was like, oh, it's gonna do better than that because it's a better video, right? I thought that, but you know, when it didn't happen, I felt a little upset. wah, wah, and
Womp.
womp, womp. And I was like, oh damn it, I think it deserves more. But I had to think to myself, that's not true. Sometimes videos just don't perform as well, even if you put more effort into it. And I had to see myself as a person change and evolve since then.
It's really thoughtful, man.
Yeah, really thoughtful. But no, it's hard because, like my old videos, right? All my shit that's like unlisted. I think back in the day, they had like a maximum of like 100 views. And that was like, I was just like, yeah, this is amazing. And then when one would get like 20 views, I'd be like, no one likes me. I'm never gonna succeed.
Fuck, it's
And
over.
I'm gonna stay at 10 subscribers my entire life. And it was unhealthy and overall not a great mindset. So to change that, I decided that, to look at other, content creators and see that sometimes they'll upload something that is amazing, but it won't do as good as the others. And it made me realize that with time, obviously the views will get better, but there will still be videos that will flop. And it's not my fault, and I can't do anything about it except, upload more and make better thumbnails and have more, not of a toxic mindset, but like have more of a mindset that's kind of like, oh, I just want to make the video, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Which for me was hard to figure out, but I got it. I got it, man.
You got it, man.
Yeah, I got it. And I'm now happy with the point where if I upload something and it doesn't do good, that's all right, because I uploaded something. I'd rather upload something and be, pretty happy with what it is to me than upload something that, I'm not fully happy with and it does well. I'd much rather have something that does bad and I'm happy with it.
Once you click that upload button, that publish button, that go live button, the tweet or the post button, which, who knows, it would even be called tweet. Thanks, Elon. But the moment you click that button, it's all out of your hands. You're releasing it into the wild. You're letting that thing can go fucking run off into the sunset, and it's gonna do so well and be so good for your channel or your page or whatever. Or it could just veer right and just walk off a cliff. Like, you don't know. You can do everything right and still lose. Like, that is not your fault. That is life sometimes.
Yeah.
You can play all the cards right. You can think with these analytics, oh, this and this factor, and I got these people to help me with it, and this is how it's edited. It's gonna bang. 5 hours in, you've got 10 views on 40 impressions, and you're like, it's Jover. Like, it's so done. We lost. I'm out. Like,
yeah.
I'll flat out, I'll fucking dunk on me from 2021. I was such a fucking hypocrite for this. I would always say how much I didn't care how something did, and then like something would get 30 views in 2 days, and I literally, I'm dead ass, like I was like, well, okay, well, fuck, it's over. Like, I failed, And that's the thing is, we feel that way because we care so much about it. We want the thing that we soaked so many hours into, and and made so many decisions on, for the greater good of, I want the video to be as best as possible. I want the thumbnail and the title to be as best as possible. So you soak all this time, and to not get enough in return, in your eyes at least, like, it's different for everyone. If you average 100 views a video and then you upload what you think is a very good video and you don't reach that point on it, and you get like 70 or 80 instead, yeah, it's going to feel very demotivating. You're going to sit there and be like, what did I just do all that for? But then you need to remember exactly that. You need to remember why you did all that. It's because you like doing it. It's that simple. Your little feedback loop should be, I just said and did the thing I want to do. Not, oh, I got 100,000 views. I did it. And not like, you can practically sell your soul and make what will get, what you know will get views. Even if you don't want to do it, what you know will get views, and you'll probably get some views. But at the end of the day, is that what you wanted to do? No. So don't do it. Success to you is you doing what you want to do and enjoying the process of it. That's how it always should be.
100%. Because like, even, you know, you said like, sell your soul. That is true. Because like, dude, if I woke up tomorrow, right, and I had a Mr. Beast style thumbnail, Mr. Beast style title, and a full Mr. Beast style video, like, hey guys, we're putting 7 million puppies against 1 million cats. See who wins, right? Even if I did that, like, I won't get 1 million views the day I upload it, right?
Yeah.
It comes with time. Yes, there are channels that, like, yes, if you pump that out every single week, and you're constant with it, over time, you know, the views will start stacking up. It's a huge snowball effect, right? But it's just, yeah, dude, if you do that with your own content, it'll do the same thing. So even if it's a small video and it doesn't perform well, it still adds to the rest of your own videos. Because in the future, you might like get, you know, 1 million subscribers, and there will be those very loyal few that will be like, oh, I'm gonna binge watch every one of his videos. Like, I've done that so many times I did that for all of, like, Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's videos recently, dude. Because that shit fucking slapped.
Yeah.
Like, it gets to the point where even if it doesn't perform as well, people will still see it. So don't put out something you're ashamed of just to get more views. Put out something you're passionate about, and let the views come with time.
Yeah, let them come naturally.
Yeah, come naturally. Like,
if you want to care about numbers, care about either the growth of your own numbers over time versus a preset expectation. It's like, okay, a year ago I was getting 50 views, now I'm getting 100. You know, versus if this doesn't get 50 and get like the bottom minimum amount, it's over. Like, and that's just how I'm going to keep referring to it, is it's over, because it's such an existential feeling after a while. Because like I was saying before, when I first started, let me do a little bit of run it back, you know, like
yeah.
My first video I uploaded in the era of content I make now, because before on this same channel I was like shit posting. I was doing like dumb like memes and shit. And then in the summer of 2021, I think I got rid of all of those, because I was like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. It's not fun. So I wanted to make gaming videos. What kind? I didn't know. I just wanted to fucking hit record and see what happens. So I uploaded my first gaming video September 6, 2021. Now keep in mind, there's nothing on my channel at that point. It's all gone. It's blank. I didn't know what the expectation would be. I had 0. This could have gotten 50 views. It could have gotten, you know, thousands somehow. But with an existing audience sitting there, I didn't know if they would even care. And in hindsight, I don't think they did. But I also might have gotten a little lucky, because in the first day, it got 55 views. And I was like, oh shit, nice. After the first week, it had 148 views. Now already, like, I'm kind of floored, because I'm getting comments, I'm getting likes, I'm getting people telling me that this is good, you know, keep doing this. Fast forward 2 months, that video has 430 views. So at this point now, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is kind of ridiculous. After that one, I did a Gary's Mod one in October. And then the last week, I think it was on Halloween, I uploaded my 3rd video. It was kind of like a sequel to the first one. And I'll never forget how many views you think I got on that video on the first day. So I went from 55. The second one had about 40 some. How many do you think I got first day on the 3rd one?
10.
20.
20.
Yeah, okay, that's first. Okay, I'm gonna call you out here a little bit. That's a ridiculous lowball on your end.
Oh, sorry. Fuck. Oh, wait. Sorry. Can I retry it?
No, This is the Price is Right. You lost.
Shit.
Damn it! I wanted to spin the funny wheel.
Fuck the numbers.
Damn it. Yeah, it got 20 views and then stopped at about 40 views after about 3 weeks. So that was my first it's over moment. Why? I don't know. Because, younger me then was saying, oh, like, I don't care. But yet there I was refreshing my YouTube analytics every hour. Like my actions were not aligned with my thoughts at all. And that took me a year plus to shake and to correct and be like, once I click this button, like it's out there and I can't change how people, perceive it at that point. If people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. It's not for everyone. You can't please everyone. If you do, you'll go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And you'll also probably lose yourself in the process of just trying to appeal to everyone versus just being you and letting the people come naturally if they like you. That's a foreign concept to a lot of people, but that's kind of how you should live. I don't have an expectation anymore. I mean, I do, but I don't sit around and think if this doesn't get this, like, then it's a failure. I need to do something. You and I are too small to do that and to care about it, or at least like in this like ridiculous extent of this only got this. I need to either get rid of this video or start pushing it elsewhere. Like we are too small to care about that. We don't make money from our channels.
Yeah.
Like I'm like halfway roughly in terms of subscribers, but still like only an eighth of the way in watch hours. Like I'm not going to get monetized anytime soon. I don't fucking care. My point is, at some point in your journey, we could be right now because of this. We can be the switch that flips for you, where you can go, basically, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to make the best video I can with a solid title and a solid thumbnail, and I'm going to put it out for the world to see because I want the world to see it. And that's that.
I agree, because it's more of a sign to say, look, if you're starting off and you are struggling with either the amount of views you're getting on a YouTube video or the amount of comments and likes, or even if you're live streaming and you're only getting 1 view, there's people that are like, getting 0 views and they've been doing it for years. Like, it's more of a passion, and I think that's how you should approach it at first. Obviously, yes, if you're like, damn, these videos are like doing really well, and I think I could upload weekly, or I think I can keep doing it, and you want it to be your job, yes, take that step forward and approach it like a job. Work on it. If you want it as a job, work on it, but do not let the numbers change that, right? If you're coming in and you're doing it as a passion and the numbers are upsetting you, it's more of a sign to kind of take it slow at that point.
Not to dunk on people that feel this way, but what does that say about you? If you're doing this for fun and yet you're still letting those numbers get to you, what does that say about you? What does it say about your self-worth? Again, like I was saying earlier, your thoughts and your actions are not in alignment. You think you don't care, but then you see something not do well, you see something at 30 views, and it's like, oh, well, no, like it's like I got it. What do I do? And then you start overthinking. It's when it messes with your own self-worth. Obviously, if you care about YouTube and you want to grow, you have that crave and that hunger to grow. We all do. Some have it more than others, but it's in an obsessive, unhealthy way. You cannot go, this did like 5% worse than the previous one. Let me change fucking everything. Even like, if you want to change a title and a thumbnail on a video that you know is good, go for it. But one of my favorite quotes that I've always known, but now over the past couple months, I've really started to think about and kind of live by, is just comparison is the thief of joy. I can't say that word. I think I actually have something, for some reason, I could say, but putting them both in the same word, thief. thief.
It's the feet of joy.
That's how I said the comparison is the thief of joy. Like what? What the fuck? Comparison is the thief of joy. I can't. Comparison is the thief of joy, friends.
Yeah.
You cannot let it get to you. I see that with not just YouTube videos. I see it everywhere. Oh, well, this album from this artist isn't as good as this one. Okay. They're both good, though. Why can't they coexist? Their album from 2003 is better than the one from 2023. Therefore,
Weezer's older albums are 10 times better. Like, no.
I mean, you're right about that. But, like... But like, yeah, you're bringing something else down because it's not as good as another thing, even though the thing on its own is still good. Like it's that thing. It's not as good, okay? But is it still good? Like fuck the expectations. Remove them. Remove comparing it to this, or this. This person's highest versus their lowest and their average. Is it just good on its own? Did that person make a good song, a good album, a good video, a good live stream, a good documentary, a good edit, a good montage, a good painting, a good art piece, a poster, a logo, a banner? Was it good on its own? Or are you going to really be that guy and be like, well, it's not as good as your other ones? Is it good or is it not? Genuinely, what do you think? Articulate it.
There are a lot of factors that tie into it, right? Like for me, I still actually have a very toxic mindset on how I approach my own videos and my own... Dude, even when I edit for other people, holy shit, my mindset is toxic. I'm thinking to myself while editing, oh, this is good. And then I think to myself, but I uploaded a video the other day, and I was so happy with it. But, you know, at that point, I need to realize that I spent months on that video. And I don't have months to spend on my next video. I want it to be good, but I want to be able to edit it in a realistic time frame, right? And having this idea of, oh, it needs 4 transitions. I need a fist coming up, grabbing an emoji, pulling it down, and throwing an emoji at the screen, so it looks cool. You know, like yes, it would look cool, and that'd be a sick video. But I need to realize that it's unrealistic to expect the exact same performance out of it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I was doing it as a passion, I would put in those months and months and months and months into a video. But I'm doing it as both a passion and I really would like to do this in the future. So I need to take like a middle ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm editing for people, like for the most recent one, I'm editing a TikTok video for a VTuber at the moment, right? And while I'm editing it, I'm thinking to myself, ooh, that zoom in is good. It's a good zoom in, but to my standard, I did a better zoom in a video 3 weeks ago. I'm going to spend 2 hours trying to fix this one zoom in. Like, it's unrealistic.
Yeah. Everyone's standards are different. The VTuber you're editing for, their standards, you know, could be lower than yours. So what your standard is just by default, your average middle ground type of editing you do is mind-blowing to them because their standards just aren't as high. Some people have good standards but only want so much. People can know how to do the craziest shit, but if the type of content they make doesn't require it, then there's no need for it.
If you're making a video, right, and you're sitting there and you're like, I want it to do better than my previous one, do not automatically think that having 7 trillion transitions and 7 trillion fucking subtitles and different fonts and rainbows and nuclear bombs and Mr. Beast popping up and going chocolate, like that's not going to make your video better. Yes, it might make it more entertaining, it might make it more fun for you to watch and others to watch, but doesn't mean it's going to perform better. It doesn't mean it's going to perform worse. It could perform really well and it could perform terribly. I think a really good way to frame it would be if you're having trouble with numbers and it is getting to you, set a baseline, right? set a couple of videos that are like, okay, it performed pretty decent, like the rest of my videos. The editing wasn't crazy, but still people still, yeah, that's all, folks. Like, no, it's like people still like it, right? People still liked that video, but in that the video wasn't as good as the others in your eyes, but to them, it was still a good video because they interacted with it, they watched it, they liked it, and commented. So therefore, that should kind of be a baseline because it's semi-realistic to edit like that again, because you've done it once before, you can do it again, and at least you know how long it'll take, and it still performed well, so you can still be happy with it. You might not be like, oh, every video needs to be 1 billion times better than the last. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be like that, and that is perfectly, if you're capable of doing it, do that 100%. Like, if you're able to crunch out a video a week and still have
in a
each video be better than the last,
in a healthy
way,
and capable way.
Yeah, if you're able to do that and make it better each time, go for it. But if you can't and numbers are still getting to you, just set a baseline. It'll help so much more than you realize. It's really helpful.
The world can go on without YouTube. You can have other hobbies other than YouTube, or, you know, music, or whatever, you know, you posting art to Twitter, like whatever you do. There's more to life than that. You're just so used to this being your life because you want it to be your life so badly. So yeah, it makes sense why you care so much about it. And there's nothing wrong with caring about it. But you can't wake up and be like, I'm failing. It's like I said earlier, I don't mind saying it again, and I'll say it until everyone understands it. As long as you're doing what you want to be doing, whatever it is, if you're making banging fucking music and you're putting it out for the world to see, who cares if it gets, 10 streams in a week? I mean, you can care, but
I care.
Okay. But like, you already have succeeded by starting it. It being an idea in your head, you starting it, you making it and revising it as it goes on. And then when you're done, you lean back and go, I want the world to see this. I want the world to see what I just did. You won. The numbers should be just extra at that point. They're the cherries on top. They're the sprinkles on the cupcake, dude. You took an idea and you made it a real fucking thing. Not many people can do that, believe it or not. There's a lot of people out there that have no creative bones in their body. Like, do you know how many family members I have that say that? Like, oh, I couldn't do that. I would never be able to do that. And given how much of that is them closing the door on themselves without even trying. But some of them have tried that kind of stuff before. They've never been good at art, and they have no interest in art. They have no interest in this or that. Like, they just don't have creative interest, especially artistic ones. Like, they just don't. So first off, the fact that you have those kinds of things for you to do is already great. Like, pat yourself on the back. Whether that becomes a future or you get more people to care about what you do is a whole nother conversation. Just enjoy what you do and share it with the fucking world, man. Like, that's how I've grown to view it, because I had a break on YouTube last year from, I mean, technically I had 2, but from April to November last year, I uploaded twice. One of them I didn't even edit. Like, it was, so like, I only put out 1 video in 6 months. Actually, it was 7 months, I think. Yeah. So 7 months. 1 video that I edited in 7 months. In hindsight, I mean, I have so many reasons for it. My mental health was in the shitter. A lot was happening in my life. I just felt miserable, and I couldn't muster up trying to make a video when I could literally barely get out of bed most days. Like, I didn't want to face the day. What got me back was a session I had in, I think it was August. We were playing the forest with the boys. I know 2 of you are going to be listening to this. Yeah, we started playing the forest, and that was kind of the beginning of healing almost for me, of just literally not even trying to be corny, the rain clouds like disappearing and the sun shines through and there's a rainbow and shit like that, and the flowers bloom and like fucking She's a Rainbow by the Rolling Stones starts playing. It's like, oh, life is beautiful again. Like it literally felt like that. And I got some footage from those sessions, and that became what ended up being what I call my comeback video. I remember how that felt. And during that time, I realized a lot of things about YouTube as well. You know, where I was at that point, the type of stuff I wanted to make going forward, and most importantly, that over that time period, I almost needed it because it was a blessing in disguise. Prior to it, I felt like I had a streak of videos that were not doing well. I think I put out like 5 or 6 videos, and I think 4 of them hit that like 50 views in like 3 or 4 days benchmark, and then never got any more. And I remember fucking sitting there, and right before like everything kind of went to shit, I was kind of thinking to myself, like, am I gonna like still be doing this? For some reason, you know, again, the whole obsessive thing. My first thought was, should I quit? Is it over? Versus what am I doing wrong? You know, there was no accountability there. It was just, oh, well, I tried and I'm done. If you want it to work, you will make it work. So over that time period of 7 months, I realized so many things. And the biggest was just let go. The only thing you can control is that damn video, the song, the artwork, the whatever. You put your heart and soul into that shit. You make it the best damn thing, and you make it a part of you. And in a social world with social media and shit like that, with so many people always consuming stuff, knowing people are consuming stuff and then not consuming your stuff, yeah, it's disheartening. But again, just worry about what you can control. Focus on what you can control and release what you can't. What can you do once you click that button? Nothing. Yeah, you can change the title and thumbnail, but like that doesn't change the initial perception. Once it's happened, it's happened. If your video got 100 views, only 100 views. Like I've seen people preface things by saying only. The number you just said, put that amount of people in a room. Only 100 views. You just filled like 4 classrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, only 1,000 views. You just filled an entire like auditorium. Oh, like 10, 20,000. You just filled an entire fucking arena. It's like I said, that's the sprinkles on top, dude. The cherry on top. You made something and you can say you did it. And now you got 20,000 people backing it, liking it. How is that not a W?
Dude, if I went to a fucking classroom and there was 100 people being like, oh, good video.
Exactly.
I liked it. Oh, that was sick.
If I say not just 100 people in a room, 100 people that like what you do, that if you walk in that room, they're going to freak out and be like, oh my God, it's you. You made the thing that I really like. Thank you for making it.
Even a small amount, 10 is a perfect amount.
Exactly.
You've made an impact on people that has obviously made them enjoy you, enjoy your voice, enjoy your company, enjoy your personality, enjoy either what you're presenting or just what you want to present. With your own content, you want to be able to, you know, if you're making gaming stuff, you want to be able to fill a hole. If you are wanting quality and growth at the same time, you have to fill a slot in that genre. You can't just be another, hey guys, what's 9 plus 10? 21? You can't do that, man. Like, it's taken by a lot of people.
Yeah, so here's something I've noticed that I've done in these episodes so far, and I'd like to keep doing, is I'd like to try and visualize things. So how can we visualize that? Like a pizza, like a giant fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Right? What are your toppings? What are you bringing to the table? What, like, you know, like is the fucking pepperonis, you know, your humor, and then the cheese is the editing, and the fucking bacon is a little quirk about you. Maybe it's like your friends, your friend group. I don't know. The ham is your ideas, your video ideas.
And the pineapple is
the
your thumbnail.
Yeah.
Some people will like it, some people won't. Yeah, dude, like there's a world full of pepperoni and meat lovers and Hawaiian.
Dude, that's so good. Now I'm so glad I picked this as like the thing to visualize, because saying meat lovers now, it's that demographic of people that love well edited, like enjoyable stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
fuck, that's
it's a perfect example, because you want to be that. I'm a sucker for margarita pizzas. You want to be that pizza that, you know, you see at a party, and you want to be that pizza that everyone's just like, damn, I kind of wish John kind of bought that pizza today, man. Like,
yeah,
fuck, I've had enough pepperoni and cheese and garlic pizza.
Because like the stereotypical, you know, what's the most common pizza? Like just pepperoni. You know,
I think so. Pepperoni,
sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. There's probably enough of that out there. Why don't you make your own slice with your own shit? And the best way to do that,
mushrooms to the pizza.
Yeah, the best way to do that is to just be yourself and see what kind of toppings people notice. You're so accustomed to yourself and the people around you that, like, someone that doesn't know you, you guys are so used to each other's humor that you find it funny, but not like really, really funny. To some people that don't know who you guys are, they can literally stumble across you and think you're the funniest fucking person in the world, because they've never seen anything like it. Just because you're accustomed to it, you know, your voice and your friends and your humor and the way you edit and how it turns out, like, it's like I was like briefly mentioning before, like your standards, but like someone will literally see you, and in their mind, in their view, you have like 10 toppings on your pizza, 10 amazing toppings on your pizza, and they want and love every single topping. They will literally adore what you do because of that. But rather than trying to be, you know, rather than trying to have toppings you don't even like on your slice, things you're forcing on there just to have it on there, just so more people are like, "Ooh, that pizza," and it's like just like a shit quality like topping. Put the shit you want to put there. Make it your pizza, and people will. If people like it, they'll be like, "Oh, that pizza with that toppings." Like, I'll watch that. I'll eat that.
Yeah, exactly. It works so perfectly.
It works stupid fucking well. I'm going to steal that. You and I are stealing that, and we are preaching that to the masses after this. That is unironically an amazing like analogy, dude.
I'm gonna tweet that later. Be a pizza. No, no, it's like exactly, dude. Because the entire idea that I was saying before, you know, have a baseline, and that, let's say that baseline is the crust. Some people like barbecue, some people like tomato sauce. Each topic is its own topping, right? Have that as a baseline, and you know, say if you're like, oh man, I really like pepperoni, and ooh, I like bacon, and let's say bacon is the style of editing. You know, you keep adding to it. You said don't add a topping that you don't like, right? Because that clearly isn't your pizza at that point. A lot of people. Perfect example would be pineapple. A lot of people don't like pineapple. I love pineapple, right? I could have just a pineapple and cheese pizza, and I'd be like, this is good. But if you don't like it, and let's say pineapple for you is over edited, hyper, like bang bang bang. Here,
God, that's another good connection, dude. Something that people like or don't like, and there's no in between. Yeah, it's pineapple.
Yeah, that's pineapple, dude. If you don't like it, don't add it. If you like it, add it. It's your taste that you're presenting.
Your palate.
And yeah, your palate. And it's obviously, yes, you can bring it to people that might not usually enjoy that type of pizza, and you could be like, hey, just try it out. You could add a lot more of a topic that, say I really like pineapple, but some people don't love pineapple, but I still want to kind of appeal to them. Maybe I'll have a little less pineapple, so I'm still happy with it, but it still works for everyone.
It's like you were saying earlier, like presenting it, you know, you're at the fucking topping thing and you're just throwing shit on there. And then if someone walks up to you and is like, oh, like you like that kind of pizza? Like what's on it? Like, oh, you like that? Like, what do you think of it? And then it's like, they watch you take a bite of it and you very obviously don't like it, but you're pretending to like it. it kind of plays into the fact that most people can kind of pick up on the fact if you're forcing something. If you're
Yeah.
forcing a topping that you obviously either don't know what you're doing or you don't want to do it, but you're doing it anyway, that people can tell. So it's like taking a bite of a pizza with your shit toppings on it, and people are like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what that topping is or what it tastes like, or you very obviously don't like it yet. So then like why is it on there? Why did you put it on there?"
Exactly. Because I think you can bring quality video, right? You can bring it in as long as, yes, you're filling a gap. You're marketing it well through titles and thumbnails, and maybe take a clip of that and post it up on YouTube Shorts or on TikTok. And like, yes, it's
or Twitter or X.
Yeah, or Twitter X. But like,
fuck you, Elon.
if you really want growth and you really want quality, you have to fill a slot. And as long as you're just being you and you're not lying to the camera
you're not lying to the world. Like,
you're not putting fucking, say if you're allergic to, I don't know if people can be allergic to mushrooms, but say you're allergic to mushrooms and you slap that shit on your pizza, you will not want to eat that pizza. You'll make it and present it to other people, but you're not going to want to eat that. If you don't want to eat it, why the fuck make it?
Behind closed doors, you're not eating that shit, even though you're telling the world you do. Like,
yeah, it could be like, oh, this is the best mushroom pizza, and then behind closed doors, you throw it in the fridge, and you're like, fuck, man, I hate this shit. Like, a lot of people, right? This is more of a slight change, but it still relates heavily to the topic. A lot of people will look at your pizza and they'll be like, oh, I fucking hate your pizza. Your pizza's shit. And in real life, right? Say if someone came up to you and they're like, oh, you're eating margarita pizza? That shit's disgusting, bro. Oh, weird. Doesn't mean you stop eating that pizza, man. Like, you can eat that pizza, and as long as you enjoy it, and as long as it's you and your taste and what you love, other people that will love that, that loves that pizza will come and they will share that pizza with you. They'll sit at the table. They'll be like, damn, you made a great pizza, man. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I can't wait for the next pizza you make. That's what you want, dude. Don't stop eating that pizza. You're being yourself, and if other people hate it, then they don't have to share it with you. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Boom.
Bam. There's a few pizzas you shouldn't eat, but I'm not going to get into that.
Well, are we done with the pizza analogy? Because as great as it is, I have never said the word pizza more in an hour, day, week, maybe month ever. Like, holy shit.
Everyone watching this episode right now is like, damn, I'm really fucking hungry. Like, God, like, why am I so hungry all of a sudden?
They ordered one halfway through that whole like spiel.
They order their pizza, and I'm sitting there shitting on their type of pizza.
but in the episode, like their Domino's gets there, it's like, oh hey,
it's like, hey, oh God, thank you so much. I love this mushroom pizza. Oh, he's talking about it. Hey, I love that. I love mushroom pizza. And then they relate to it, and then they like the video, and then they like they give us 5 stars on Spotify. And
ooh.
And the thing is, it applies to more than just video. It applies to live streaming. It applies to music. It applies to everything. And numbers are a huge weight that will drag you down. And until you can understand how to deal with that weight and how to almost pick up this ball and chain behind you, right? Try your best to take things slow and put quality into it. Because the more you put into quality, the lighter the chain will get.
You give numbers the power that they do.
Exactly.
The weight of the numbers for some people is like 50 pounds. For some people, it's 2. The people that don't care about numbers, it barely does anything to them. It only matters when they want the numbers. They willingly go to the numbers, and it's like, let's look at this and let's see where I can be better.
You should make peace with what you create, and make peace with the numbers, right? Because
make peace with the numbers.
Understand,
damn, that's a bar right there.
That's a bar. But like, if you make peace with it, dude, like, almost look at the numbers, less of a attack on what you create and more of a insight to how other people receive it. You'll be able to be like, okay, well, I really like this topping, but a lot of people don't like it. So maybe I'll keep the topping on, but I'll take a little bit less off. And you know, it's still your pizza. You can still enjoy it. You'll still love it. And you'll still nurture it. But what you are creating is mainly for you, right? Because that's what it is. YouTube creation is, you know, when it started off, it was mainly for people wanting to share their talent and share what they have to say. Once you realize that, and that's what the numbers reflect. They don't reflect anything else. And if you're having trouble looking at the numbers and you don't like looking at them, best bit of advice I could give is
quit.
Do not open. No, don't. Yeah, if you don't like looking at numbers, you should just quit while you're ahead. No one's actually going to care about what you make. No, like, you know, you don't have to open YouTube Studio, right? Because the second you open YouTube Studio, you will be like, okay, well, I got this many likes, but I wonder how many dislikes I got. And you open that and you're like, ooh, fuck, this is
I got
this is
two.
not good.
No,
And then, yeah,
no.
I got 2 dislikes. Yeah, and you're like, these 2 people. This muffled. Like, yeah, like I've done it a couple times. I've opened the dislikes and I've been like, oh my god, no way, yeah. Like, it's not good. You don't want that, man. Like, if you have trouble with it, don't look at it. And if you're wanting to look at it, only look at it a little bit. Don't look at it too closely, okay? Unless you want to cry yourself to sleep. Then look at it real close, right? Be like, 1% less than my last one. I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot.
Get a fucking eyeglass. Get real close to your monitor. Be like, that's
like read the pixels.
I got 20 pixels telling me I got 4 dislikes. Oh,
yeah, and every one of those pixels that tell you got 4 dislikes is another 5 people waiting to dislike your video. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Every person is a pixel. Like,
yeah. You get like an 8K monitor. No, millions of people. Dude, that's fucked. That's real bad. But if you love what you make, other people will love it too. Okay. So take time. Don't take 6 months like I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't listen to what we say, not what we do. Okay,
yeah. Like do as we say, not as we do.
Yeah, exactly.
We know what we should be doing. We're just not doing it. We have life.
We don't actually care. Yeah, like,
well, this show will be lucky to make it to 10 episodes.
Yeah, that's like I've you know, to be honest, I'm kind of sick of it already. Like, it's not getting a million views.
I mean, shit. Like, let's use this as an example. I did not expect YouTube to be our like biggest platform for this already. I thought it was going to be Spotify and Apple Podcasts and then YouTube. First episode got 62 views at the time of recording this after about a little over 2 weeks, like 2.5 weeks. In 4 days on YouTube, second episode has like 20 views. I don't care because I know the value that's there in that video. The people that want it will sit down and they'll watch it and they'll go, damn, this is good. I don't know how it's on Spotify and other services, but I don't care how it does because I know and you know the value that we bring. And that is what keeps us going. It's not this got 50, 60 views. It's we are saying what we want to say and we're trying to make a difference. Your art should not be judged based off of how much applause it gets. The fact that you put it out in the world and you want people to see it, whether people will or not, the fact that you are okay with people seeing it is already, you've already won because you finished the thing that you started. Most people don't finish. People start a painting and they don't finish it. People start a song and don't finish it. They want to make an album, but they don't make an album. They're all talk, but no bite. And they have nothing to show for it. Be the person that has something to show for it. Consistency is what matters more. If you're making things and, from start to finish, you start something and you finish it always consistently, you are already ahead of most people. If you put out 50 YouTube videos last year, that's 50 more than people that want to make a YouTube channel but haven't. You are winning in comparison, but again, comparison is the thief of joy. So, does it really matter? No. But does it matter? Yeah. Great advice.
I mean, to a lot of people, it probably sounds like we're talking in circles, right?
I mean, in a way, we are.
Like, we kind of are, because we're trying to present this to you as less of a here's a step-by-step guide on how to not look at the YouTube studio thing.
Step 1, quit YouTube, deactivate channel.
Do not compare yourself to others. But if you're gonna compare yourself to anyone, compare yourself to me.
You forgot I was gonna say do it to us.
Compare yourself to us. We are better than you, just in every way.
You can stop roping. Don't say we now. Don't rope me into it. No, I wouldn't.
Distorticon genuinely thinks to himself every day that all of his subscribers are worth.
Dude, okay.
Throwing you under a bus. Yeah, dude, like, until you're making money off of YouTube, or until you're doing something like that, who cares, man? You're the only one that actually cares about how your content is. Like, there's no one out there that's scrolling through the recommended feed, looking at it, find your video, and they're like, oh, this guy has got 50 subscribers, and he only has 20 views. He should quit while he's ahead. No one's doing that except for you, man. So, like,
get out of your own fucking head, man.
Yeah, you are your biggest hater. Okay?
No, but actually, that's how most people are. Don't be so hard on yourself, man. We're all on our own journey. Some people are younger than you but further. Some people are older but further behind. Who cares?
Like, this is one piece of shit, man. Oh, he's younger than me, right? He makes less videos than me, and oh my god, he's further ahead. Oh, he's got 430 subscribers, and he like has a podcast that is like rated 5 stars probably on all platforms.
You can't, dude. I fully thought you were talking about Kohilo, man. What the fuck?
No. He doesn't have more subscribers than me. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Until you said that, I was like, yeah. I was gonna say, oh yeah, the prodigy, like the young one.
Okay, well he's an exception. He's all right. Kahilo, if you're listening to this, which you probably are, you make good content, and I believe that if you keep doing it and you keep putting time into it, man, you got it. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about how much I hate Distorticon and how he has more subscribers than me.
Okay. Well, I was gonna give a little motivational thing for Kohilo, but I guess not.
You can go.
No, I'm gonna forever hold my peace because you fucking hate me.
Did you hear that, Kohilo? No one actually cares about.
Oh God, you are my biggest enemy. You twist everything.
It's not a single thing that you said that could not be twisted.
It's like the one fucking like screenshot from Twitter where it's like Twitter, like you could say like I like pancakes and someone will reply and say, so you don't like waffles? No, bitch, that's a whole new sentence.
Yeah. Oh god, dude. No, yeah, man. Everyone knows what we're trying to say.
Yeah, you're smart. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, you guys are smart.
If the pizza analogy wasn't like perfect for you. If that didn't click with you after that, then I mean you're like a lost cause.
Yeah, dude. If you heard the pizza analogy and you didn't get up and immediately start making passionate filled content, and you're still here watching this, just like
loser.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, and you're like listening to what we're saying and like trying to enjoy our company. Loser.
What's wrong with
nerd?
You? Don't be afraid to change something if you feel like it isn't working. I feel like that's the one sentiment that we might not have been super specific on. You can care about the numbers, you cannot care about the numbers, but if you choose to listen to them and they're telling you things, then make changes accordingly, obviously. But that's, again, if you choose to give them the power to tell you to do that. Because, yeah, they're always there to tell you that. They're always there to be like, you know, people stop watching here, here, and here. And then you can watch over those parts and find something in common. Or you can, you know, you can watch that and go, okay, I can change that going forward. Or you cannot even interact with that side of analytics and just not care at all. We want things naturally. We're a little competitive. We want things to do well. So most people do care about that. But when it comes to applying it, it's not the end of the world. It may be to you because you care about it a lot. And it's good that you care about it a lot, because that's your thing that you found that you like and you want to do and you want to get better at, and you want more people to see what you do because you care. But don't become so caught up in it that you literally, again, you think it's over because something didn't do well. Just take what you can get, because some people don't get anything at all. There will always be people doing better than you. There's probably a lot of people doing worse than you, and they wish they were where you are now. It's funny because a year ago, you probably forgot how small you were compared to now. You know, 200 subscribers now. Last year you were at 100. When you were at 100, you were wishing, man, I wish I had more. A year later, now you have more, and you're not happy? Why? Past you has now been satisfied, but current you now isn't satisfied. Just a vicious loop. Just don't become so obsessed in it. Just have fun. This shit, YouTube doesn't need to exist. Now, it's hard to imagine a world these days without it, but imagine if it never existed. What would you be doing right now? You wouldn't even be into editing. You'd be fucking skateboarding or some shit. I don't know. Anything but that. Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
You don't know. So be thankful that something like this even exists, that YouTube, you can upload videos to YouTube for free, and then it has a system in place where it kind of shares your videos for you. Like, that's a blessing in and of itself, the fact that that exists on the internet.
Goodness gracious me, fella. All right. Woo! All right. Did you guys get that? Everyone, you understand? If you don't understand,
were you taking notes?
Rewatch this episode. Yeah, this was actually a test.
Pop quiz.
If you weren't taking notes, yeah, pop quiz.
How many times did we say pizza?
Yeah, how many times? Guys, leave in the comments below how many times we said pizza, and leave in the Spotify, Apple Music review saying how many times we pineapple. All right, guys. Catch you next week.
No, we said no. Pineapple. It's like a fucking sleeper agent. It's like a number station. Where are they broadcast from? Pineapple. Banana bread. Pineapple. From both of us here on the show, we thank you for tuning into The Working Hour. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter. Please follow us on Twitter at The Working Hours. Not the. There's no the. Fuck. Working Hours Show. Find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, and Google Podcasts. Who the fuck uses Google Podcasts? Not me. Stay smart, stay focused, and stay creative. And just fucking go out there and make some shit, man. Make your own slice. Make your own pizza.
When this comes out, and there's not a million people that upload moments after we get to the pizza bit, I'm going to be upset with each and every one of you. Even if you upload it, I'm going to be upset with you, okay? There has to be millions.
Who you are. All right. Take care, everyone.